of the room. As you can see, Frank Costanza's in his rightful place back on the shelf back here. Got him all super glued up and ready to go. When I saw him broken, I said, "Serenity now." But now he's fixed. Make sure to check out the YouTube channel, Spotify, Apple Podcast. Tell your friends. Trying to grow the podcast. Thanks for watching Back of the Room. All right, welcome to Back of the Room. My guest today's very funny stand-up comedian from right here in St. Louis. It's Duke Taylor, everybody. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Know you're up here this weekend. How the show's been going?
Dope weekend. I'm glad to be able to headline again. I've been away for a few months.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah. Taking
Understandably.
care of twins.
Yeah. Congrats on that.
Appreciate it.
How's it going? I know it's early on, but how's the dad life?
It's different. It's different. Going from 0 to 2 is crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And it's they're amazing kids though. They're amazing kids. I didn't expect fatherhood to be the way it is, but it's dope watching them become their own individual persons.
Yeah.
And stuff. So that's dope.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
This might be a dumb question, but like, how do you tell them apart?
Oh well, I have a boy and a girl.
Oh, well, that's easy enough.
Yeah,
I thought
that makes
there were
it
two
easy.
girls.
Yeah,
Okay.
see? Everybody say that. They either thought it was 2 girls or 2 boys,
Okay.
or when I be like boy and a girl, they're like, "Oh, you got the best of both worlds."
Yeah,
now.
man. That's the way to do it because I don't know what it is. It might just be about me, but like anytime I see twins or like there was like twins in my high school, I could never figure out which one was which, and I was just I don't know. It's
yeah. Luckily, most of the twins I know you can see. One's been lighter than the other, or wear different hair.
yeah. You need a little something because I don't know. In high school, there was these 2 girls. They looked identical. And I was drunk at a party one time, and I was just like, they were both there, so I was like hitting on both of them a little bit, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was like, I don't know which one this is, but, you know, play the odds, I guess. But what are you going to do? But congrats, man. That's awesome. I mean, I know they're still super young, but, like, can you tell, like, what, like, the personality traits or anything,
Slightly.
the differences?
He's more chill than she is. Like, she has a laugh out of this world, so I think she gonna be
Okay.
the one that be cracking the jokes and all that stuff, and he just look at people. So he'll just look at you like
Not impressed.
without a cur. Yeah, without a cur. They love Miss Rachel though. She always number 1.
Okay. I don't even know what that is. Is that
It's
a YouTube thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Some lady on YouTube that raises everybody kids now apparently. So because they'll sit there in front of the YouTube for hours.
Huh.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're good.
Oh.
Yeah, Miss Rachel. I don't know much about her, but she helps out, I guess.
She's helping. Great babysitter too. Like,
Nice.
hey, Miss Rachel. I don't watch them for
Yeah, nice, man. Yeah, I know. The first show looked like it went good. You got another one coming up, so squeezing in a podcast here. Appreciate you doing it, though.
No problem.
Going to get square into some comedy questions. Did you start doing comedy at the St. Louis Funny Bone?
Nope. I started at No Name Comic. It's a spot that Ben Fluke, HD, who else was involved? Marquise Moore, and I'm probably missing a name or 2. Yeah, but that was the first place I actually. And they setup used to be dope. They used to have like real car seats as the seats for the showroom. That was
So every seat was like a different car?
Yeah, it's like they took the seats out of cars and put them in there for the audience seats. I'm like, that's dope. That was
cool,
a different type of, yeah, it was the first time I ever got on stage was there. So by the time I came here to the Funny Bone, I had already knocked the rust off slightly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know you're a St. Louis guy. Like, what area are you from exactly?
I grew up in city, basically in the city.
Okay.
St. Louis City, and then now I in the county because it's closer to work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's easier to be out in Hazelwood area, Hazelwood, Florissant.
Right on. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, you probably don't know where I'm from. I'm from Foley. It's like the smallest town ever up north, but it's St. Louis region.
In St. Louis region.
It's like an hour from here, but it's
Yeah.
country as shit. But it's, it's cool, but it's different deal. But Yeah, man. So what made you want to get into comedy originally? Like, did you just kind of one day be like, I'm doing it, or just kind of always think you were kind of?
I mean, well, I got this bid where I talk about I'm a huge fan of Netflix, and that's true. Because I was before I started actually doing comedy, I used to watch it all the time, like every stand-up special, The Kill Time. I used to sit there and watch all types of stuff, and then at some point, I was like, man, I think I can try this. So I looked up the open mics in St. Louis and just gave it a try, and after that, it was like, never looked back, and kind of been on stage as much as possible since, pretty much.
Nice, man. Like, when you were watching Netflix, was there anybody that was like your top guy, or favorite comedian, or top 3-5 people?
I still got my Mount Rushmore. I think my Mount Rushmore is but at the time when I first started, I watched a lot of Hannibal Buress when he early stuff, his Animal Furnace and My Name is Hannibal, the first couple specials I was a huge fan of. But the Mount Rushmore will probably be him, Dave Chappelle, Patrice O'Neal, and Bill Burr.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
Bill Burr.
That's a good Mount Rushmore, man. I got several of them back here. They're those are some top dudes for sure.
Okay.
Anybody you've seen recently, like a newer person that you've liked?
It's a couple, but they not newer. They older, but they've been around for. But newer, I guess it would be. Mojo Brooks, pretty funny. Of course, DC. He's been here a few times. He was on Wild 'N Out. Matt Rafe.
Okay.
Matt, he's pretty funny. I've seen a lot of his stuff.
Matt Rife is like a little decisive these days. You love him or hate him, but I haven't seen a lot of his stand up really. But
I like the crowd work.
I got you.
Yeah,
right on.
Everybody does something good, like something that they focus in on. Some people great at crowd work. Some people act out stuff better. Some people just sit there with their jokes. That's why I like. I've been watching a lot of Ali Sadiq as well, because that's pretty much his style. He'll sit there in the chair in the middle of the floor and just spit.
Yeah.
Just like Vincent Bryan from here too. He a young guy that's hilarious too.
Yeah.
I watch him. He's one of the new guys that I'm a fan of. He do the same. Got the same type of style. Just he can sit there, middle of the stage, and just talk.
Yeah, he's funny, man. He was funny when he first started too. And him and Reggie, it's cool to see those guys doing stuff out of town now too.
Seen Cameron today. He got a show coming.
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
St. Louis has we got a lot of comics here.
Yeah, man.
A lot of comics.
Good scene for sure. I know you've had a lot of good shows. Any bad shows or like a top worst show you remember?
Top worst one, it wasn't because of it was probably a show that I did here actually, because the fire alarms went off because of Kobe's had a fire or something, and it was like in the middle of my first headliner set up here too, I believe.
Oh man,
that had to be because I just set up there. I had a close one a couple weeks ago when I was featuring here too. The mic went dead in the middle of the set.
I've had
so
that
I just
happen
had
before
to.
Too. That sucks, man.
Yeah, I just had to wing it and yell to the crowd for like 10, 15 minutes. But I was featuring, so at least it got fixed before the headliner went up. But it's like, damn. Like,
you're good at that too, though, man. You're like the only person I know that you can hold the mic like down here and everybody hears you still.
Yeah.
Like you project. Well, you can project, man.
Yeah.
Not right on. What's your writing process like? Do you kind of do most of the stuff on stage? Do you sit down and write it all, or what's your style?
Sometimes it's both. I probably do like battle rappers do or something like that. Like if I think of something, I just put like a note in my phone, notes, and then go back to it, and then I'll talk about the topic that I wanted to talk about on stage at an open mic or something like that. So once I hear it out loud, then I know how I'm gonna actually start writing the joke. I just kind of talk about it first and see what, and then figure out how to fix it from there.
Right on. Yeah, man, I got a quick segment for you. It's a new one. It's called Over Under. So I'm going to throw something out there. We're going to talk about if it's overrated or if it's underrated.
Okay.
First one I got here. LeBron James, overrated or underrated? I'm gonna say he's properly rated.
You say I probably would go with properly too.
I'm not
Because
saying
I
he's
still-
he always put him with Jordan as the GOAT, but I go with Jordan over
I
LeBron.
still go Jordan over.
But
over
he's
LeBron.
top 2, 3.
Definitely that.
Yeah.
The longevity, you gotta count that. But
Yeah,
you know,
he's still. I mean, what is he? 40 now? 41, something like that.
he's up there.
And he's still just at his head's at the rim still. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, still look like the best player in the league.
Yeah, man,
Even
he's
at the
something
age
else.
he at.
But, okay, properly rated
Yeah,
for LeBron.
I'm
He's-
staying in the middle with LeBron. Plus, I'm
Okay.
a Boston fan. Boo. We don't like LeBron.
I feel
beat
like
us.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah, we biased. I'm
Yeah.
probably biased. He went to like 7 finals, and most of those was when he was in the East with the Cavs, which means if he was going, Boston wasn't going. So
Yeah, that's true. And
Yeah.
that's the thing too. Like, if Jordan went to the finals, he was usually going to win.
Yeah.
Like, LeBron's lost a lot in the finals.
yeah,
but
go do all that, beat us to go there and lose. Like, man, we could have went and did that if you was gonna do it. Why?
yeah, I mean, I still root for the Bulls just because we don't have a team here. But like, you go Boston for basketball,
Yeah.
and then I know you got different team for football, right?
Steelers.
How'd you come up with all these different?
It was just
Somebody you
I've
latched
always
on
been a
to as
fan
a kid?
of Mike Tomlin. I've always been a fan of
Okay.
him as a coach. He's always been shown good leadership to me. And basketball, I just used to watch. It was a lot of just Boston games on
Okay.
around the house when I was growing up. So I ended up becoming a fan of that team.
Yeah, well, there's
And I
nothing
haven't
wrong
looked
with
back
that.
at
I
all.
mean, yeah,
And I'm a true fan. I've been there when we haven't won a championship in all these 16 years. So, of course, when we finally win one over this, I can talk stuff.
yeah.
I'm
They
a true
look good
fan,
this year,
you know.
man. That was cool that Boston got this one this year because they were a complete team.
Yeah, we were.
Like, they
And
were-
still are. We might repeat. That's
Yeah.
the plan. Do it all over again.
Yeah, man. You never know, but they were a hell of a team this year.
Mm.
All right, throwing another one out there. Mike Judge and his body of work.
Mike Judge. Do I know Mike Judge? Who's Mike Judge?
Beavis and Butthead,
Oh,
King of the Hill, Office Space, Silicon Valley, Idiocracy. I
the
think
first
he's-
two you named is probably my top two because I used to love Beavis and Butthead as a kid. It was just dry, dumb.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that was dope. And what was the second one you said after
King of
Beavis
the
and
Hill?
Butthead? King of the Hill. I used to watch that too. The
Yeah.
whole Boomhauer and the whole little cast. It was like
dang old Boo, man. How you doing?
yeah, it was like a switch up of the Simpsons. But
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like, the Texas
It's pretty
version.
dry. Like King of the Hill's dry as fuck, but
Yeah.
it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's just great, man. Like a lot of people, like, I just said his name. You're like, oh, I don't know, but
Yeah,
like
the
he's-
name, but
he's
I-
underrated, I think, because
I
like
give him
all of
underrated.
his shit is good, no matter what he's ever done. I don't think he's ever made anything bad. Like he's just doesn't miss.
Yeah, I go with underrated, especially when
Underrated.
she gave me the titles. I was like,
Yeah.
like who? Matt Judge. I don't think but yeah, everybody done seen those shows.
Yeah, he's a man. Chick-fil-A, underrated, overrated.
Underrated. I love Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Hey, I ate that today.
Well, it's just fresh in your mind. I'm gonna go a little overrated.
What makes it okay? So if they
I think
overrated,
it's good, but it gets a lot of, I don't know, like the lines are always so long. They do knock people out. They
They
get
do.
you through the line fast,
do.
but is it good enough to wait in line for 10, 20 minutes? I don't know.
So who has a better chicken sandwich than to you?
I don't know, man. Just a chicken sandwich, they're probably up there. Like, I know KFC and Popeyes tried to do theirs, and they're good, but I don't know. I just think it's a little overrated. Like, when it first came out, when it became popular, like, damn, that's pretty good. But now
It's diluted a little bit.
it's diluted a little on me.
See?
But we'll have a difference of opinion on that one. That's all right.
Yeah, it'll probably taste better on Sundays. They need to look into that.
Yeah, they will eventually, I'm sure. Fireball whiskey, underrated or overrated?
Overrated. I don't like Fireball.
I don't either, man.
Yeah,
like, it's
I don't
still
like Fireballs.
popular. It's been popular for like 10 years, but it fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of.
I just
I like cinnamon. I don't like cinnamon drinks. Is that what that? Is that
Yeah,
what, like
it's
the
like
big
that
red
cinnamon,
drink?
yeah.
Nah.
I don't like any kind of I like whiskey. Like, give me some whiskey.
Straight to the point.
I don't need all this other shit in it or whatever gimmick the liquor has.
Yeah, let's get straight to the point.
Overrated.
Playing games.
TikTok.
I think properly rated. Would that
Okay.
be in the middle? Because a lot of people mess with TikTok, and it does have its ups and downs, like every other social media platform. It's
You
some
like it?
good and bad. Yeah, I rock with TikTok. I will sit there and scroll, watch videos most of the time.
I got it too, and I was hesitant, but I got to the point where I'm like, I can't keep doing this shit. I think
Mhm.
it's making us all fucking stupid. Just because your attention span is just nothing. You're just like, you're just looking for whatever your thing is. So I put a
It's spacing
timer
out
on.
on you.
Yeah, it's like 10 seconds or
Yeah.
12 seconds or whatever. But
Everybody missed the world because they be on their phones.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I put a timer on it now, so it cuts off at 10 minutes. I
Mm.
don't have any more TikTok. I'm like, that's probably about right.
Just
That's all
10?
I need.
I probably need to set a timer for myself.
It helps, man. Like, I didn't think I was using it that much, and I went into the settings. I'm like, holy fuck! Like, I can't be looking at this
Man, yo,
bullshit.
iPhones do tell you your screen time after a while. Like somebody asked them for that shit. Ain't nobody asked you how long I've been on. Like, give me useless information.
That might be the first time I've ever looked at it. But I was like, I should probably check because I've just found myself like a zombie on TikTok, and I'm like, how the fuck? What is going on? Like, I got to get off this thing. So that's my recommendation. Timer on TikTok. But that was overrated, underrated.
Yeah, you got to keep that game.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You got anything you think is overrated or underrated you can think of off the top of your head? If not, that's fine.
No, not right off the bat.
You're pretty
but I do
chill,
like
man. I feel like you're just cool with everything. But yeah.
Yeah. For the most part.
Yeah. All right, I got one more quick segment for you.
Uh-huh.
It's called That's My Favorite. Similar, but it's more of a rapid fire, just getting to know you better. Favorite sport you have?
I guess it depends. That's to play or watch. Because if I'm actually going to play, I like basketball. But to watch football is my favorite.
I'm the same
Sport to
way.
watch, yeah.
Yeah.
What yours is basketball and football?
Yeah, I like playing basketball the best,
Uh-huh.
but probably watch. I don't know. I like watching basketball too.
See?
I might be tied basketball, football on watching, but it's close.
Yeah.
But that's a good answer. Favorite band or musician you have? It's hard to narrow it down, but
Favorite.
could be current too. To somebody you're liking now or all time, whatever you think.
Don Tripp. I'm gonna go Don Tripp.
Okay.
That's Don Tripp.
I don't even think I know him.
Hey, rapper. I'm gonna have to send you some stuff.
Okay,
so you
I'll
can
check
get-
it out,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Mine's probably Metallica.
See? All right.
Just rocking them today. But yeah. Favorite SNL cast member of all time?
Of all time?
Of all time. It's a tough one too. There's a lot of them.
Eddie.
Yeah. Pretty good, man.
Man, Eddie Murphy. If I had to pick a few, if I had to pick more than one, the second one would be Adam Sandler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good answer. Wasn't Eddie going to come back and do stand-up again? Like, wasn't he talking about that a few years ago?
Yeah, was supposed to do something special because I think Martin ended up coming back, but I don't think he ever did.
Yeah.
Man.
I know he was talking about it, but that'd be...
After so long
being off
being
that
gone
long,
from it, yeah.
he'd
yeah,
have
it's
to
kinda
build
hard
it up, and I mean, that's a lot of pressure. Be like,
True.
you came back after 20 or 30 years, you'd want it to be good.
But if anybody could do it, it'd probably be him.
Oh, I'm sure. He's
'Cause he
still
was-
hilarious.
Yeah.
So he
yeah.
could do it, but it just like he would have to kind of plan it out.
Mm.
But yeah. Favorite sitcom or any TV show really of all time?
Huh. Of all time. House.
House. Okay.
House.
Never
Mess
seen
with
it.
House. Yeah, I mess with House. It
I've
was
seen
a,
clips. Never seen the show.
Yeah, I watched it so many times. Long as it was something that they got like an illness on there, I can save you. Like we don't
Okay.
even have to go to the hospital. I got this. Watch out.
So you could
But-
diagnose people just on the street. Be like, I
Yeah,
think you got
like, I know what you
bronchitis.
got. I know what it is. But if it wasn't on the episode of House, then nah, you might want to go to an actual doctor. And that's
Well, that's good info, man. If if I get sick, I'll call you. I'm like, I got sore throat. I need some house advice here.
Yeah, and I got you.
All right, man. Favorite Keanu Reeves movie?
John Wick.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any number in particular?
No,
First one.
Just the whole franchise. Just
Yeah.
of him. That was his.
Yeah.
He had some other stuff that was dope, but that was
That's the shit.
yeah.
I usually go Matrix, but John Wick is awesome too.
yeah. Matrix is second.
Yeah. Well,
Matrix
you got
is
some
dope,
good
man.
answers,
Yeah.
man. Good favorites for sure. But I know you got another show coming up, man. So I'm gonna let you go. But where can people find you on social media, all that kind of stuff?
Oh, you can look me up on everywhere. Laughs by Duke. I think that's even my name on TikTok, if I'm not mistaken. So it's all just Laughs by Duke everywhere.
Nice, man. Well, yeah. Appreciate you being here.
Appreciate you
doing the
having me,
podcast, man. I'll let you get ready for the next show. But thanks for watching Back of the Room. Thanks to Duke Taylor. Have a good one.
Yeah.